Hey guys, this is Gloria. So a couple of you guys wanted to see a tutorial on how I created some of these cute little gift bags that I made similar to this one. And so I used the We Are Memory Keeper gift bag punch board. And so I thought that I would come back and share with you guys what I did to create the gift bag. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm in frame because the camera is above me, so I'm not sure and I can't see it. But anyway, I have a piece of paper here that is 5 inches by 12, and this is actually a scrap sheet of paper that I had from another project that I completed. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make a scallop along the top edge. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Up! Punch real quick to scallop that. Okay, so I just did the scallops on the very top, and so now this is going to be the top of my bag. So what you're going to do when you go to your punch board is you're going to turn it upside down, and you're going to start with the start line is marked in yellow, and you're going to make sure that it's all the way to the back flush with the punch board, and you're just going to punch there. You're going to take your bone folder, you're going to go across the horizontal, and because this paper is 12 inches long, we're going to go with the long or the L. And whenever you score, just try to make sure that you don't press super hard because you will tear your paper. So the first markings that you are going to make is just the horizontal, and then whatever your bag size is, small, medium, or large. So in this case we did large. Then you're going to move it over, and you're going to line it up with the score mark that you just made, which is the L score mark. You're going to punch it again, and you're going to go across the horizontal once again, and this time you're going to do the side, which is this marking here. You're going to do this one here, and this one right here, because what you're doing is you're creating the side of the bag, and you always do the horizontal. You're always going to punch. Then you're going to move it over to your side line, so your side line is going to line up with your start line, and then you're going to punch it again. I don't know about you guys, but my punch acts up sometimes, so just punch it best you can, and then you're going to go across the horizontal, and now you're doing the front or the back of the bag once again. So you're going to go to the L, and you're just going to score down, and we made our punch, and then that's it. And then you're going to slide it over. Oh, and then we did the horizontal. You're going to slide it over again, make sure that it's flush, and now you're going to put the L line again with the start line. Just make sure you know where that is. You're going to punch. You're going to go across the horizontal. You're going to go down on the side. You're going to go down the triangle, and then you're going to go right down the middle here. Last one that you're going to do is you're going to slide it over to your side line. It's going to line up with your start line. You're going to punch, and if you want, you can score right there because that'll help you know where to cut. So you're pretty much done with your board unless you want to punch the little circles for the top where you can thread in your ribbon, but I don't really use that part, so we're going to skip that. So then you need a pair of scissors, and what you're going to do is you're just going to cut off this last little score mark right here, and then you're going to also do a little tab mark on the top. After that, you can go ahead and do all your score lines. So that is your bottom, all scored, and then you're going to do your sides, including your tab. And then I normally save this one for last, and so that is pretty much it. You're going to use some tape and tape this together, So I'm just going to use some of this tearaway tape and just put a little bit right there. Normally I would use hot glue, but because we're on video, I'm just going to use the little tearaway tape. And you're just going to put your, I hope you guys can see this, you're just going to put your edges together. Just make sure that it lines up as best you can. And I normally just fold it and make sure that it's really creased there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to glue the bottom of your bag together. And so what I normally do for that is I put normally hot glue dots right there to make sure that those parts are glued together. But in this case, I'll use a little bit of sticky tape. Ooh, trying to do this quick, guys. And make sure it's on there good. So take that off. Take that off. And then I'm just going to press that in place. And then I'm going to put another piece right along here. I'm just going to make sure it's squared up and use my little bone folder to crease down the sides, the bottom real good. And then the last thing that you need to do is just kind of pinch in the sides like this. And once you do that, it's going to crease that inner crease mark there. And what I also do is I also do a fold here. And then that way you can store your bags if you want. And then you can always just open them up and use them for your goodies. So if you have some of this floral twisted paper, I guess they're calling it, all you would do is cut off whatever amount of this that you want, and all I do is I just hot glue it to the inside of my bag. And I'll just show you what it looks like. It's just, you know, the parts are just hot glued right there to the inside of my bag, and that's about it. So that is how you use the gift bag punch board. Is really easy, and once you get a hang of it, you can do them super quick, and you can make them in all different sizes. Like I said, this was the large, meaning this area right in here, this is what makes it large, and you can make it medium or small, so it gets smaller. Probably about that size right there would be your small bag. So that's about it. And you can use your scrap paper, and I think that, like, for small it has to be 8, medium is 12 inches long, and then I'm sorry, medium is 10 and large is 12 inches long. So that's all you have to really worry about. So that's about it, guys. I hope that you guys found that little tutorial easy to follow, and I hope that you guys found it helpful. Alright guys, so that's about it. If you have any other questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.